is a 10-minute submission only bout, EBI rules. In case of a draw after 10 minutes, we go to overtime. Your winner will be declared by fastest submission or fastest escape. This is a special event, ladies and gentlemen. All money made from this bout will be going to charity. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SBG Tallaght, presenting Dave Roche. And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing SBG D24, presenting Paddy Holohan.
No problem there, Paddy. You know he's great. Put the head inside.
It's not too often you see an atmosphere like this, Keith, for jiu-jitsu. Of course, you got to give it as well. Paddy Holohan, he was on the broadcast last night for Bama, and Dave Roche is hunting for the neck again.
He's looking for ninja chokes at the moment. It's kind of like when a guy's hiding his head from the guillotine, you can get those ninja chokes on the other side.
And Dave Roche just pushing Paddy up against the cage here. And what's the plan? What's the thoughts here, Keith? Talk us through it.
Both guys are kind of hand fighting at the moment. Dave Roche is using a lot of collar ties, and because of the size difference, that's it's going to be tough for Paddy to deal with. But when he does reach for these collar ties, Paddy's looking for a Russian 2-on-1. That grip that he's looking for, that 2-on-1 that Paddy is looking for on Dave Roche's right arm right now. That's what's going to help defend him from those collar ties. He's looking for it to get no. Paddy looking for his own collar tie now.
Of course, Dave Roche.
Both guys are pummeling for inside control at the moment. The guy with inside control, like double unders for example, tends to have the more dominant position.
We got a story here as well. Both SBG affiliates here as well, so that adds to it as well. There'll be a little bit of pride in this one, Keith. As much as it's for charity, both fighters will want to get this. And you wonder, does Paddy just have it in him where he wants to throw a short elbow here? And again, just hand fighting, both fighters just respecting each other's skills here as well. Head position here by Paddy just.
Paddy winning the head pressure right now, and back to an even position. That collar tie of Roche looks so strong.
We're just coming up to the 3-minute mark as well here, and neither fighter is giving away any grounds at the minute, so 7 minutes left on the clock. And again, as in the introduction, if we go 10 minutes without a submission, we will go to overtime. Fastest submission or fastest escape wins.
Paddy looking for that Russian tie again, but Dave Roche just a bit wise to it. Both guys never really fully getting the grips they seem to want.
Looks like they're both having a little chat with one another there. There's a little smile on both fighters.
High flying manoeuvres from the hooligan.
And again, both fighters just having a chat with each other while they're in there. Good sportsmanship shown by both. How important is the key? We're now on the 4-minute mark, so when do you go for it here, or do you risk? Because there's not point scoring, so
maybe one of the guys decides that he can't get the submission. He decides to stall it out until the overtime. Maybe he feels like he'll have a better chance of winning from the back or a quicker escape, whatever. But if it goes to the overtime rounds, that's where the size is going to come into it. It's going to be harder for Paddy to lock up a body triangle on Roche because of the size difference.
And with EBI rules, who decides the starting position? Do they both fighters agree on a starting position?
I don't know what way they'll do it here. Usually it's a coin toss. If one person is more dominant for the whole round leading up to that, maybe he gets the choice of to go first or not.
And as well, when we get to that point, if we get to that point, we're just creeping up to 5 minutes now, so we're halfway through the 10 minutes. How exhausting is this, Keith? As in, they're jostling and battling for position, both guys here. So how exhausting is this right now, and how much will that come into play? Will it be the fitter guy's going to have the more advantage when we get to overtime?
It could be the fitter guy, but also while they're standing, Paddy has to carry all of Dave Roche's weight here as well. Even when Paddy nearly has the double unders right now, but Dave Roche is doing a good job to make Paddy at least carry that weight. Paddy's guard now.
And that was more just sheer strength there, it looks of it, by Dave Roche, just to get Paddy down.
He's looking to invert and go underneath for the back. And kiss of the dragon sweep, nearly gets to the back off that reverse De La Riva sweep. Beautiful work by Paddy. Very nice work off balance from Paddy. Now Dave Roche looking for a crossface. Doesn't quite have the head control, but he's isolating that far arm of Paddy. Paddy's right arm seems a bit trapped right now, but Dave Roche's foot.
We're just up to 6 minutes now.
Dave Roche looking for that guillotine. Paddy needs to be careful with that.
What's Paddy need to do to get out of here, Keith?
He needs to regain his posture again. At the moment, while Dave Roche has the weight of his bicep / tricep around the back of Paddy's neck, it can be hard. It can be a suffocating position, even if the choke isn't on.
That does look tight.
Right now, even if the choke isn't on, it's not a comfortable position. Paddy's doing a good job of keeping that leg controlled, the right leg of Dave Roche, because Dave Roche needs to get that leg over to finish. He can finish it without it, it's just going to be a lot harder.
He's reaching through for the bicep there as well with a darce. Dave Roche is hunting.
I think he's let go of it now, he's lost the neck. It's kind of hard to see from the angle that we're at.
Paddy just regains some control and position here, with Dave Roche leaning all his weight again on Paddy.
Jiu-jitsu changes so much when the cage is involved as well.
Paddy just trying to kick the legs out from underneath Dave Roche.
He's trying, maybe looking for a leg, looking to attack that left leg of Dave Roche.
Butterflies in, Dave Roche stands up out of it, and Paddy gets back to his feet. And of course, a ripple of applause goes around the Barbican Theatre, both fighters smiling at each other. We are now at 7.5 minutes into this round.
Paddy's doing a great job when he is on his back at using those butterflies and just keeping the inside control and constantly trying to keep Dave Roche off balance. But when you have someone Dave Roche's size, if he gets a hold of your neck, even if that's not clean under the neck, that's still that's dangerous.
Back to the battle.
The phrase "anything under the nose is the neck" comes to mind.
And Paddy dives, guard looking.
Guard, straight away looking to isolate an arm. He needs to start off balancing Roche. Roche seems to have a good base here. It'll probably be hard to just trap an arm. Paddy's going to need to attack some sweeps, make Roche base out and open up a bit better.
Paddy just pulls the head down.
He's climbing his guard up, starting to work.
And the roar goes up to this educated crowd. They can see what Paddy Holohan's trying to accomplish here. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Might be looking to isolate that arm. Oh, and he switches sides. Can't quite see what Paddy is doing over by the head. He looks like he's trying to frame over, maybe set up an omoplata. I can't really see from this angle.
We've got 1 minute on the clock now, 1 minute.
Now the question comes into it, do you go after it for the last minute or do you wait the minute and then just try win in overtime?
You would think we're both fighters in the skill level they are. It's going to be hard to latch on and catch on to a finish just as we say that.
Exactly.
Dave Roche dives in for a dart.
Paddy needs to free his legs and get his back to the mat and turn out.
This looks tight. This looks tight, Keith.
Posture is starting to break on Paddy. Paddy's doing a good job to frame. Seems to be struggling. That squeeze of Dave Roche looks powerful.
We've got 15 seconds left.
That's just cranking into Paddy's neck now.
Paddy slips out of it.
Escape by Paddy. He's going inverted now, trying to recover his guard. Beautiful work by Paddy Holohan.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 minutes, we have no submission.
1 minute. I think they go like 5-minute rounds.
As we've had no submission, a referee, when Fagan, is going to do a time toss. We're going to have 5 minutes here to declare what position we go into, whether it is the fastest submission or the fastest escape.
Crowd are on their feet for this one right now.
Wayne. Wayne.
So overtime rounds are about to kick off. It'll be 3 1 minute. Each guy will get a chance to
escape or submit.
To escape or submit from the back position or the armbar position. They'll have a minute to do so, and then if no one gets a submission after each person gets their 3 rounds, then it'll go into quickest escape. Wayne!
That's not true.
Wayne!
Wayne!
Head hand. It's that hand has to go through. That hand has to go through. That hand has to go through. That hand has to cup the leg. Other hand has to go through. That has to cup the leg. I thought it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime. A little bit of confusion as to what the rules are to start here. Wayne Fagan just talking to the fighters.
Dave Roche is choosing to hook with his arm that's on the side of the legs.
You hook the leg and you hook the arm with one arm. That's it. I've done this 100 times, lads. I know the fucking rules. Go.
Paul Brown taking it serious, even using profanity. And we are underway. So this is fastest submission or fastest escape.
So Paddy's going to need to get free his leg first of all. While his leg is trapped like that, it's going to make it hard for Paddy to get up onto his knees to escape, which stops his ability to stack. It limits a lot of escapes. You can't do the typical.
And Paddy's out!
Beautiful escape, well timed.
Paddy Holohan got out in 16 seconds. And Paddy's taking the back of Dave Roche.
Now, is Paddy going to try go for the submission straight away, or is he going to try rack up some hold time?
We're doing 3 rounds each of overtime.
Paddy Holohan Starting on seatbelt on the back of Dave Roche. 16 seconds to beat. And we're underway.
Dave Roche starting to, he's got one hook out. Paddy recovered that hook beautifully.
We're 10 seconds. We are now 13 seconds. 16 seconds have passed. Paddy.
Paddy's doing a great job of keeping his chest and hip orientation in line with.
And we've got a choke as well.
He's going palm to palm with that grip. I can't quite see if it's under the neck or not.
Not under, as you said earlier, under the nose.
Anything under the nose is the neck. If he can get his bicep and turn this even into a neck crank. When you look at these battles at the back, it's a constant battle for thumb line. You're constantly trying to control your opponent's thumb line, and you're constantly trying to hide your own thumb line when you're trying to choke someone. Offense and defense, it's thumb line and pinky line.
Time.
Some good time racked up by Paddy.
So that's 1-0. It's going to be best of 3 essentially here.
So it'll go to 3 rounds unless someone gets a submission, and if it does go those 3 rounds, then Paddy's.
So at the moment, it's Paddy winning with 16 seconds.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. Dave Roche is now taking the back of Paddy Holohan. Seatbelt position. And we are on their way again. He said go. He said go. He did say go. Wayne Fagan did say go. There is controversy a lot here. And Wayne Fagan is repositioning them. Paddy, he said go, and Paddy Holohan got out of it, so.
The seatbelt has to be connected, 2 hands connected.
And we wait for Wayne Fagan to give the instruction. Time in.
Dave Roche chose to use the seatbelt in a way that trapped Paddy's arm a bit there, but I think it gave Paddy too much freedom to escape.
Paddy
scrapes him off, or he just needs to scrape him off. Free that leg, and he's almost out.
And he's out. Paddy Holohan escapes again after 15 seconds.
All comes down to this last round.
So for anybody watching who's a little lost in the clue, what does Dave Roche need to do to win this now? That's Paddy Holohan out.
Paddy could just rack up time here if he wanted. He could go for the submission, but then Dave Roche needs to escape as quick as possible and then get the submission in the round after.
No, again, Wayne just needs to get both of them ready and the countdown. And we're underway again. Paddy Holohan looking to lock up the body triangle, but
as I said, it's going to be hard for him to do it. He might be able to do it if he can get his hips around in a good angle, but it looks like it's going to be difficult.
And
Paddy's doing a good job of stopping David Roche's leg from.
We've now passed the 15 and the 16 seconds.
He's got the triangle now, but there's just a risk of Dave Roche turning into his right now because Paddy's right foot isn't catching behind.
Paddy looks to have an arm under the chin here, possibly. Dave Roche hand fighting.
See how Paddy's controlling that thumb or the pinky line of that hand with his underhook side, his right arm.
It's worth noting, Keith, I haven't really seen an atmosphere like this for Jiu-Jitsu. This is a fantastic atmosphere. The crowd loving it. And both fighters showcasing a high level of Jiu-Jitsu here as well.
I'm fanboying out here a little bit, to be honest.
That's perfectly allowed, son. That's perfectly allowed. We're running up on 5 seconds, and Paddy Holohan looks like he's run the clock on Dave Roche yet again.
Dave Roche needs a submission in this last round of overtime. Is there one more round?
One more round each, fellas. One more round each. Last round.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is there one more round each? Paddy, only another 2 hours. My mistake. One more round for both guys.
Dave Roche needs a submission to win this one.
Dave needs a submission.
So Paddy has got out, escaped twice in 15 and 16 seconds as well here, so Dave Roche needs the home run.
Dave Roche looking to go two hands on Paddy's one arm, which makes it stronger to pry those arms open, but also gives
And Paddy gets
more
ready to
chance
explode.
escape.
Dave has got it as Paddy steps across.
Arms extended, but I don't know if he's going to get that angle while Paddy's leg is stepping over like that.
And David's grimacing just to try and pull that arm down of Paddy Holohan. 30 seconds in, Keith. He makes an adjustment. And his Paddy is out.
Beautiful work.
Paddy Holohan.
As Dave Roche has had all three attacking rounds, he cannot now win Paddy wins.